Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's make the screen big for now. Let's see who shows up. Check, check, check. Everyone. Okay, everyone can hear me. I'm assuming everyone can hear me. No one's actually chatting in the chat right now. I'm just seeing that my vocal levels are, in fact. Mills is here. Mostly Harmless certified T3 bot. Briar Blue certified T3 bot. Joel Taborski certified T3 bot. Graham Wallace from Dundee, Scotland. Bricks, what's going on? Joel says number 1. Appreciate that. Vegas. I want shiny things. Me too. Vegas in the building. Captain Torres certified T3 bot. I'm here today. To look, see, dude, man, I haven't, he's been a live viewer for a very long time. I appreciate it. Turn down the exposure. There we go. Narrow Zero from Sweden. Vasilos from Greece. Randy Lee Kumar. What is going on? Paul Sanchez from Dallas, Texas. Dude, so On Point Leatherworks is here, certified T3 bot. Joe Reynolds, certified T3 bot. Kyle M from my neck of the woods, Cape Cod. For those of you who don't know, this is California. Excuse me, that's Massachusetts. That's Boston. So my neck of the woods. Tyler is here. Luis from España. Okay, so what are we talking about today? Well, right up front, I would like to bring up something that I'm not going to promote on the main big channel. I'm just going to promote it here for my live viewers. But for those who knows, I wanted to give this to you guys. T3 Live. There we go. I needed to make sure that I spelled it correctly. Okay, so I have a coupon code just for my live viewers, T3 Live, and I wanted to show you guys that I do have some incredible watches. Now, I would love to make episodes on each one of these watches, but I feel like there isn't a huge YouTube market for people being interested in each one of these. But these are insane pieces, and I know I say this every time we do a restock, but these watches that we have this stock are probably the nicest ones that we've had in a very, very long time. And I just want to go through a few of them with you guys. And again, T3 Live, all caps. It's a huge coupon code just for my live viewers. But I'm going to point out a few of these. This is one of the most insane watches we've had because I've always wanted one, but haven't been able to find a good working one. This is a dual time Movado. Now, why is this special? Well, businessmen often wear dual time watches, and that's why GMTs are very popular with the hoity-toity. You have your local time zone wherever you are, and then you have the time zone back home where you're from. Or alternatively, I know international lawyers that prefer dual time watches because they have clients elsewhere that they can keep the track of the time wherever they are, and then they have, their local time zone. Let's say they live in New York or Los Angeles. Well, before GMT movements became fairly conventional, and before quartz allowed us to have opportunities of world time and everything at the flip of a switch, or at the press of a button, I should say. These watches were here from the 1960s, where they would literally put two movements in one case. So this has two 17 jewel manual wind movements, and you can see two crowns, one here on the right, one here on the left. And so 17 times 2 2 movements. Another really, really cool thing that I was able to do this time was I have two watches that are directly related to one another. I have a Wittenauer skeleton tank and a Longines mainliner. Why are these related? Well, let's look at the Wittenauer first, okay? You can see it in really nice Art Deco skeletonized case here. Circular head with small seconds. Signed Wittenauer. Then we go to this mainliner. Circular head, skeletonized tank frame. Beautiful, beautiful watch. Okay. For those of you who don't know, in this era, Longines owned Wittenauer. So, and they were producing their watches. So both of these are essentially, I don't want to say the same watch, but they're like, I'll say brothers. They're like brother models. Here's one more watch I want to show off to you. So this Waltham Oval, okay? This is a cool watch. Early Fume dial, has alternating Romans, but the more we explore, the more insane it gets. You can see stickers. You can see a hang tag. You can see a pristine case. And then, boom. The original box with the silk padding liner, hang tag and everything. This is a true complete new old stock Waltham. Insane watch here. So I just wanted to showcase these crazy, crazy watches. And then, of course, you know, the Counselor alternating case. I mean, the styling from back then, we will never get again. I don't know what happened. Bulova, bring it back. This is just an insane watch. But let's go look at the chat and see what they have to say about these silly, silly watches and then this silly, silly man. Brandon, hi from Chicago. What's up on the docket today? Well, just wanted to share with you some watches we have over at the shop and a coupon code for my live viewers. Robert M says, looking dapper again, sir. Thank you so much. I am back on my BS. I don't want to swear on YouTube, but we're back, baby. Watch Mike. Hi from Phoenix. What's going on? Cold Warrior. Who wants a wild boar burger? Hey, grill me up one. Medium rare, please. And a Guinness. Sounds good. I don't drink. I do really enjoy Heineken Zero, though. Heineken Zero, a cold Heineken Zero. Whew. Marissa, certified T3 bot, and my sister says hi from Alaska. That's right. My sister is in the very cold tundra that is Alaska right now. Mostly Harmless, certified T3 bot says, whoa, lady present. Cold Warrior, is that dual time heavy? So it's more substantial than your regular watch, because it does have two caliber 58s in it, and the caliber 58 again is a 17 jewel manual wind, but it's not so crazy that it's unwearable. It's just something to consider. Look at this texturing. It's yeah, insane. Andy says, hey Jory, long time, old man. Haven't heard from you in a little bit. How goes it with you? Sold the Evo 8 and bought an Audi R8 V10 Spider. I believe, doesn't that have a gated shifter? Man, I am incredibly jealous. So Andy is another car nut. I believe where he's from across the pond, they call them petrol heads. And he sold his Evo 8 for a R8 V10 Spider. For those of you who don't know, that's the drop top. Very, very cool. I am absolutely jealous. Craig says, hello from New York. How's the weather in LA? Honestly, it was raining for a few days, but we have a bit of respite from that. It's nice and sunny, still pretty cool out, but nothing terrible. Let me put it this way. It's cool enough that I can wear a long sleeve Oxford and an undershirt, and I'm not like sweating through it. So that's always pleasant. But it's not quite warm enough that I would leave the house with like a polo on. Mills, I like that Boldr. So this Boldr I've gotten a lot of questions about, and we're actually doing a review on this watch. This is a Safari Vogelkop Superb. Now, people are like, what? God bless you. Did you sneeze? So this Safari Vogelkop Superb is a bird. It's a wild bird that pretty much, it's like practically Vanta black. And the only thing you see are, it's like blue eyes. Let's see if we can get a... It does this crazy dance. You see this? Look at this. So it's like an absence of light. So it's like this just black orb. And this is what it does as like a show of force to like acquire mates. It does this really cool little dance. It spreads its wings and its tail feathers, and it becomes this kind of like celestial black orb. And then all you see is this little skirt of like, I'm terrible with colors. What is that? Kind of like turquoise. And then 2 little dots around its eyes. And so Boldr made a watch, legit watch. Screw down case back, screw down crown, display case back. I believe this has 200 meter water resistance. Yeah, 200 meter water resistance rating. It's a badass watch. Coated case, coated bracelet. Let me see. 140 grams with the bracelet. PVD coated. So this is really cool. Can I show you my show of force dance? We have podcast stage here in the building. By the way, since we are here live, and I did my little spiel, I have to ask you guys what you're sipping on. I don't have coffee yet right now. I had a late morning. My bad. I stayed up watching Brother's Son. I don't know. Have you seen Brother's Son on Netflix? It's shot around LA, just like most things, but it's filmed around LA. And my woman is Chinese, and all the characters are Chinese, so we had to watch it, of course. So I stayed up until like 3 a.m. last night. Whatever. I'm irresponsible. So sue me. But what are you sipping on? Hopefully it's some coffee, and hopefully someone will order one for me here in the office. That would be so nice. That would be so nice. And then I would really, really, really like to wave, because we get a few thousand people after the live segment joining in. And I want to say thank you for hanging out with us and utilizing this as a little podcast or something. And it's just been a blessing to have you here, even if you're not live. So if the chat could tell me what they're sipping on, but also wave, that'd be very, very, very nice. Yeah, Banju's like, open up the pit. Picking up change. Just give me the craziest breakdown, and I'll start breaking stuff in my office. Yeah. Just crazy pinch harmonics and chugs. Andy, do you still have the Subaru and the Jeep? Actually, no and no. Sold both of those. Who wants to hear a rundown of my current vehicles that I will tell you about? Joel says he's drinking mushroom coffee. I've been wondering about that. Mushroom coffee. You know why? Because I keep getting ads for things like that on Instagram. Is it really decent? Like, is it good? Because I don't know if I should be proud of this, but I'm back on caffeine, baby. I'm drinking full fat coffee now, no more decaf, because my workload has become insane, and I am back on my BS, and I am the #1 by units sold vintage watch dealer. I'm sorry. Period. And I know people are going to be like, this guy's better than you, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm sorry. Time Teller Shop, #1 place to find affordable vintage luxury watches, period. Can we get a dab emoji in the comment section? May contain bleach. Haven't seen you in a while, my friend, with the super chat. Hello, Jory. Was wondering what you thought of the new Conquest Heritage Power Reserve from Longines, a watch that I mentioned in a recent episode. Let's talk about it. Oh my god, if I can spell. Here it is. Conquest Heritage Central Power Reserve. Is this one of the best watches Longines has come out with recently? Absolutely. This watch is so gorgeous. People are going to say, what is the deal? It only has 3 hands. I don't see a hand for the Power Reserve. I'm going to explain to you guys this watch in a second. I need to acknowledge the chat real quick. Craig's drinking Heineken. Watch Mike drinking water. Joel is drinking mushroom coffee. I still need some info about mushroom coffee. Mostly harmless, certified teeth rot. Dance seems like a hustle. Jory just lifted stuff at the gym. Yeah, dude, all I did was show up at the gym. And I got like a 12 out of 10 at home, so. Mostly harmless with the Wave, certified T3 bot. Marissa, certified T3 rot, and my sister with the Wave. Joel Taborski, certified T3 rot with the Wave. Mike with the Wave. Brett, Ice-T, Craig with the Wave. Joel with the Wave. Donnie, DeMarco. Hey, that's a name. You know when you meet people and you're like, hey, that is a name. Like, I'm going to be honest. John Smith, it's become a cliche. Like, that's not a name. Like, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Jory Goodman, like, that's a name. I'm going to be honest. But when you meet someone like Don Sinacci or Donnie DeMarco, like, dude, your parents knew that you were going to be a Don, literally. Captain Torres, certified to mushroom coffee is overrated. So, Marissa's laughing. Orko says hallucinogenics in your morning coffee sound like a great idea. Brandon says, love the channel. Always appreciate the content and fresh perspective on things. Goes good with some black coffee. Welcome back to the dark side. Amen. And I overdid caffeine. That's why I cut it out cold turkey for like 5 years. I'm back. But guess what? It's moderation. I have one, maybe 16 out, like a grande. I have one grande a day. Big deal. I can stop whenever I want. I'm not crazy. I can stop whenever I want. Now I'm mad. Marissa, certified teeth rot, and my sister says, have you had protein coffee? They sell it at Dutchie now, but I think it's only intended for Stanley Cup women. The Stanley Cup. You know, it's funny. If I could rotate my camera setup and show you on this wall, I have a Ray Bork jersey with a 1990s Bruins hat. So when I think Stanley Cup, I think hockey. But now Stanley Cups are these like thermoses that women walk around with at the gym, which is insane to me because it doesn't even hold enough water. Like I drink over a gallon of water a day. Granted, I'm like 250 pounds, but like I have a 64-ounce hydro flask in the gym that I have to fill up again in the gym. So these girls walking around with a Stanley Cup that holds like 8 ounces of water, like big deal. Briar Blue certified teeth rot. Jory, do you grind your own beans? I don't. But I understand that could be a can of worms that I open up that would lead me to do so. I'm spoiled. Here's also, let me see. We're going to talk about the Longines heritage, by the way. The Central Power Reserve may contain bleach. I did not forget about that. I did not forget about it. Okay. So check this out, guys. Real quick. Because of the Federal Trades Commission, I have to disclose this. My siblings, my sister and my brother-in-law own a coffee roaster, coffee roasting business, and they have like some of the best coffee ever. It's called Tawby, Tawbi, and they're based out of Oklahoma City. So if anyone is around that area, literally anywhere, they will ship you their coffee. But if we take a look at the menu, and then we can see they're in North May Ave, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. But if you guys want to, I guess, support the fam, that'd be dope. They have espresso, cotton blend, Colibri blend, scissor blend, Dilla decaf, which is what I was drinking when I was off of caffeine. Now I can drink the other ones. I like the espresso. But if you want it, ground for you, and I think they also send you just the straight up beans. But do what you want. Just wanted to let you know so that if the feds are listening, that is business that is related to me by blood. So I have to legally disclose that because the Federal Trade Commission can get really upset with me if I don't. Yeah, Link. That was Link in the office yelling at me, being like, "Why are you working?" Anyway, that was a little little ad read for you guys, I suppose. Okay. Let's talk about sorry, anyway, that's it. Go support them. Check it out. Longines is crushing it. Why? Because when it comes to heritage watches, I don't think any other Swiss watchmaker does it better. Period. The feds gave a wave in the chat. This has all the goodness. I'm going to make myself smaller here so you can have a good look at the watches. All the goodness of a vintage watch. Yes, it's obviously going to be bigger than a vintage. Let me see. Let's talk about the case here. 38 millimeters, still reasonable. I mean, it's not vintage sizing, but nowadays anything under 40 millimeters is considered vintage. You're getting a sapphire crystal, 5-bar water, so treat this like a piece of paper, guys. Stainless steel. And what I was getting at earlier is people are going to say, hey, well, what do you mean power reserve? I don't see the power reserve. Is it on the case back? No, it's not on the case back either. They didn't do an Aichi 2. What it is this central disc. So if anybody has a connection with Longines, I'm going to write to them and see if I can get my hands on one. But, excuse me, this central disc here actually spins on the spindle. So here's the hour hand, minute hand, second hand, right? Date at the 12 o'clock, which is a very bold choice. But this dish here actually spins and lets you know the power reserve, what you got going on. So that's a very tasteful, interesting way of doing it. People say they don't like clutter of an extra hand. They don't like an offset dial. So it is what it is. I think this is beautiful. I think this is one of their best watches that they've come out with. I love the off-white dial. On Point Leatherwork says, gotta go take care. Nice to see you, brother. Certified T3 bot. In comments. Don't start watch collecting equals don't start grinding your own beans. Yeah. Hey, Jory, how's it go? Big Pizza Pie. I'm going to talk about Big Pizza Pie in a second. Longines have been nailing it over the last several years. I like the Ultrachron and the Spirit. I think that's the name. Yeah, so the Ultrachron is a take on a watch series. They're high frequencies that they did back in like the 70s. So, yeah, badass watches. So, John D. Jory claiming to weigh 250 pounds, drinks 37 pounds of water 2 times a day. I'm not 250, by the way. I'm closer to I'm in the high 230s probably, but I'm just rounding up because I'm an absolute unit. Okay. What was it? Oh man, there's a good. Oh, Big Pizza Pie. By the way, I just wanted to rant here very quick. Big Pizza Pie was one of my first subscribers ever. So I have over 200,000 subscribers right now. Thank you. But Big Pizza Pie has been a subscriber of mine for like 6 years or 7 years. So that's insane. So can we just get a round of applause for Big Pizza Pie? Now, if anybody's interested in some truly vintage Longines, this mainliner, guys, use the coupon code. Look, we have service markings here. Gorgeous. Big Piece of Pie says, love your channel, man, since 50 subs, dude. He was here since I had 50 subs. Isn't that insane? Yo, we got we got maintain bleach with the dab emoji. If we could get a dab emoji in the chat, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with a yeah. Wait, what is going on? Oops. I just closed the chat window by accident. Let me. I am an idiot. Oh no! Show me the chat. There we go. That's a beautiful watch. Thanks, man. Reading comments. Wish the date window was at the 6. Other than that, love it. Yeah, I think it's a bold choice putting it at the 12, but I'm actually a big fan. But let's get some questions, guys. Let's get some questions. Oh, we have some dab emojis in the chat. I really do appreciate it. Guys, use the coupon code T3 Live for anybody watching this, because I'm giving an insane discount. It's like almost Black Friday levels of discount for those of you who want to take advantage of that. Oh, also we're selling a Frogman for like insane money. So you will not find this is probably one of the cheapest Frogman, analog Frogman G-Shocks in the country. But guys, soon in like 4 minutes, we will do a wrist check. By the way, I do want to mention that in like 4 minutes, I'm going to be hopping off here and going on the Discord to do a chat with my Discord members. Now, what does that mean? Well, when you become a channel member, it's like $4.99 a month here on YouTube. You get access to the members only Discord chat. After I do about 30 minutes here every Saturday, I go and hang out over there and I do a live stream. Now, it's kind of different on Discord because you guys get to turn your cameras on and you guys actually get to hang out with me and talk to me. So again, it's like the price of a cup of coffee each month, and you get access to that Discord, and you get to just, I don't want to say the S word, but you get to shoot the S with everyone and hang out over there. So, but let's do a wristwatch check over here. I'm wearing a Certina DS2 Chronolympic from the 1970s. This is not for sale at the Time Teller shop. This is one of my, look at that crystal, dude. It's one of my all-time favorite watches. This is on a Man Cave leather rally strap, which is perfect for this watch. It's kind of a bold choice. I'm wearing a button-down Oxford with a pretty substantial sports watch here. And it technically will fit under the cuff, but that's not, it's not a dress watch, but kind of casual today. Let's get a few more questions here before we go live. And if anybody wants to become a channel member right now or today, even if you're watching this after the live segment, guess what? When you click the join button next to the subscribe button on YouTube, you get to see a secret link that I post that only the channel members can see on YouTube, and that gets you access to the members only. So let's get a couple more questions here, and then I got to go over to the Discord. The Shinola sales lady loved that Certina. Oh my gosh. That's one of the first stories I ever told here on YouTube. I was at Bloomingdale's and I dude, I don't even remember why I was at a Bloomingdale's. I was like walking through and I was wearing my Certina and I was wearing a short sleeve shirt. So you could see it easier than you would now. And this lady, I doubt she's even alive anymore, dude. I'm sorry. She sounded like she smoked like 9 packs a day. She was this little old lady and she's like, "Hey, what's on your wrist?" And I'm like, pardon me? Because I was looking at the watch case. She's like, "What is that?" And I'm like, it's Certina. She's like, "Oh, you gotta take a look at these. This was just Shinola." This is when Shinola was doing their big preliminary marketing push. And I'm like, yeah, and just what movements? Do you know what movements? She's like, "What? It's a watch." And I'm like, "What? Do you know what movement is in that?" And she's like, "So this one got a stopwatch." And I'm like, "Yo," she's talking about a chronograph. And so basically without going into too much detail, she was telling me that I should forget my Certina DS2 Chronolympic with a beautiful Valjoux movement, and to get a quartz chronograph from Shinola, which was made with like Chinese parts and stuff. So yeah, it's what is that? I got a special delivery. I got a delivery here in the office.
Hi guys.
Someone busted in and brought me a coffee. Can we get a cheers in the chat? Do you want to sit down? Do you want to say hello? Just say hello.
Tell me how you like it.
Let's see. Extra milky today.
Let me try.
Mostly harmless says, "Yo, Sammy." Captain Torres says, "What? It's a watch." Captain Torres says, "Hi."
Hello guys. Happy Saturday. It's very milky.
It's less sweet than I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
Orko says, "Cheers." Yeah, thank you. I needed this. Sean Miller, certified teeth rest, says, "Sammy." Sammy is here. Sammy, tell them a joke.
What joke?
Any joke.
I have to think of one.
Seiko's in here. Putting her on the spot. Yo, she was gonna do a fast five. She was gonna do a fast five. Her best. You know she's a stand-up comedian, guys, right?
You even sound like her.
Okay. Captain Torres says he's gonna hop to Discord. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to hop over to Discord. And Big Pizza Pie says, "How are you?"
Oh, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
He was a subscriber of mine since I had 50 subscribers.
Ooh, thanks for all your support. We
but
should
yeah,
start typing.
non-YouTube words so she can read them out loud. No, please don't, because people
I
were,
will.
yeah, people were doing that, and she did. But anyway, I will. Here's my joke. Why don't women wear watches? Because there's a clock on the oven. Is that what you're gonna say? Great. Now I'm gonna get canceled for finishing the joke. I'm waiting for the punchline. Did I nail it?
Tell us.
Tell us.
Tell us now.
There's a clock on the stove. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to hop to Discord. Thank you for all your support. Please join the channel members. It really does support me. It's the main reason I can stay on YouTube, because YouTube, my views, I'm like shadow banned or something. The effort that I put into my episodes is not necessarily converting to views here on YouTube. And so what helps me out during these kind of like lulls in views are my channel members. So I really do appreciate that. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you. I'll be on Discord, and stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. Get out of your comfort zone. Tell someone you love them. Tell yourself you love yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's all you got. So I'll start it off. Love you, babe.
Love you too.
Love you guys. And yeah, let me hop over to Discord. I'm going to put a link. I'm going to put a sneaky link for my people. So if you join it right now, you'll get that link. All right, love you guys. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.